Hello students, welcome to this channel. In this channel we are going to upload physics derivations for class 12 CBSE. Generally speaking, students find it very difficult to comprehend derivations. That's why we thought of uploading the derivations in handwritten form continuously so that you may be benefited. Come on, let us move on to this class. Chapter 1, Electric Charges and Fields. Derivation number 1, Coulomb's law in vector form. This is how they ask the question. How do you represent Coulomb's law in vector form? What is its importance? Now let us look on to the diagram for this question. Here there are 2 point charges Q1 and Q2. This is the distance in between them and the unit vectors are written like this. There is a notation by which the unit vectors are written. Now let us see how is it written. Here this unit vector starts from Q1 and terminates at Q2. That's why it is written R12. It starts from Q1, that's why 1 is written first, and terminates at Q2, that is 2 is written next. So R12 unit vector. Similarly here it starts from Q2 and terminates at Q1. So it is written R2 then 1, R21 unit vector. Now let us see the forces. Both the point charges are positive in nature. So this charge exerts a repulsive force on this and the force points in this direction. Now Q1 experiences the force, so 1 is written first, and Q2 exerts the force, so 2 is written next. So this is how F12 vector is written, and here F21 vector, here Q2 experiences the force, so 2 is written first, and Q1 exerts the force, so 1 is written next. Okay. Now as you all know that how to write unit vectors. Unit vector is equal to vector divided by its magnitude. So R12 vector divided by its magnitude, that is the modulus of R12 vector. Similarly, we have written the expression for this also. Now let us write the equation for force. Let us recall how do we write Coulomb's law. F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R squared. Here unit vector R. Okay. Here I am going to write the force for F12 vector. How is it written? F12 vector is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R21. Why is it written like this? Here F12 is there, but here R21 is there, because now look at the diagram. F12, which is the direction of this force, this way. Then what? You have to find out the distance vector that also points in the same direction. So here R21 unit vector points in the same direction as that of F12. So we have to take this one. So we have written like this. Similarly, we have to write F21 vector also 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R12 vector modulus of R12 vector whole square. Why? Here F21 vector and R12 unit vector, both of them are in the same direction. That's why we have chosen this. So this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Now here equation 1 and 2 are there. Now substitute the values of R1 unit vector and R2 unit vector in equations 1 and 2. Here we have got the expressions for R12 unit vector and R21 unit vector. We have to substitute. Now see here, F12 vector is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by the same equation. Here we have substituted. So in the next step, here square is there, here again another term is there. So altogether it becomes Q. So this is how we have to write the expression for F12 vector. Similarly for F21 vector also, here square term is there, here another term is there. So altogether we get Q. So this is how we need to write the expression for F21 vector. So this is the way we can represent Coulomb's law in vector form. Now let us see the importance of Coulomb's law in vector form. Okay. It shows that F12 and F21 are equal and opposite forces. And also this vector form shows that Coulomb's force is a central force. What is meant by a central force? Here I have given the note 2. It says that the Coulomb's force acts along the line joining the two charges. It always acts along the line joining the two charges. Therefore, it is called as central force. Now let us move on to the next derivation, which is Coulomb's law in position vector form. This is how they ask the question, how do you represent Coulomb's law in vector form? Now let us have a close look at the diagram, which is very important. Here x-axis, here y-axis, here is the origin. Now take any 2 point charges in this xy plane, that is Q1 and Q2. Now draw the position vector R1 from O to Q1, then from O to Q2 R2 is there. Now join these two, Q1 and Q2, as you have learnt already. Now draw the distance vectors. Here this is from Q1 to Q2, that's why it is written as R12 vector, and here this vector is from Q2 to Q1, that's why it is written as R21 vector. Now let us see the forces. This Q2 exerts a repulsive force on Q1, so it is written F12. The charge which experiences the force, that is Q1, so 1 is written over here. Then Q2 exerts the force, so the 2 is written next. Similarly, here also Q2 experiences the force and Q1 exerts the force. So 2 is written first and 1 is written next. Force vector. Okay. Now let us recall the vector addition from 11th standard. First, I am going to take this clockwise direction. R1 vector plus R12 vector is equal to the third side of the triangle R2 vector. So in the next step, therefore, R12 vector is equal to R2 vector minus R1 vector. Then in the next step, I am going to take the same vector addition in the anti-clockwise direction. That is R2 vector plus R21 vector. So the third side of the triangle now is R1. So R2 plus R21 is equal to R1 vector. Therefore R21 vector is equal to R1 vector minus R2 vector. Now we have found the position vectors, that is R12 vector and R12 vector. Now we are going to just substitute in these equations. We have already learned that F12 vector is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by modulus of R21 vector Q R21 vector. So substitute the values of R21, this one here and also here. Now we have got the expression for F21 vector in the position vector form. Similarly, we can also calculate F21 vector also. Now, this is the expression we have already learnt in the first derivation. Now substitute the value for R12 vector here and also here. Now you have got the expression for F21 vector. Generally, they ask question, represent Coulomb's law in vector form, but sometimes they may ask specifically, represents Coulomb's law in position vector form. In that case, you need to write this derivation only. Now come, let us move on to the third derivation. Electric field due to a point charge. The third one is electric field due to a point charge. Okay. Obtain an expression for the electric field at a point at a distance r from charge q. So now let us take a close look on the diagram. Diagram is more important for derivations. So here is the charge q, which is positive in nature. From this plus q at a distance of r comes the test charge, which is also positive, q naught plus q naught. So this charge exerts a repulsive force on this positive charge in this direction. So we have drawn the arrowhead like this and write F over here. Okay. Now, what is Coulomb's law? You might be knowing that F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. The same thing you apply here also. F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. In the place of Q1 you write Q. In the place of Q2 you write Q naught by R square. That's all. Then we know that capital E, that is electric field, is equal to F by Q naught. From where do we get this one? From this equation. F is equal to Q naught E. From this we have got E is equal to F by Q naught. Now we are going to substitute the expression of F in this equation. So on substituting, E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by R squared by Q naught. So in the next step, this Q naught, I am going to take it over here, so it becomes the reciprocal. So 1 by Q naught. So Q naught get cancelled. So what is remaining? E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square. This is the expression for electric field due to a point charge. So with this, let us wind up this class. So more and more videos will be uploaded in the days to come. So keep watching this channel and don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends, and also click the bell button to get notifications so that you may come to know the videos which are being uploaded from time to time.
Share, comment and and subscribe our channel and click the bell button for more videos. Thank you.